Dothan, Alabama, and I just rode by a trailer dealership that had some YANMAR tractors out there. So I'm gonna go out there and look and see what I can see about the YANMAR, which begs the question, why aren't YANMARs more popular? They've got a great reputation as far as making motors, and they make good like mini excavators, some good construction equipment type stuff. So why don't you see more YANMAR compact tractors? We're just going to take a look at them. I'm just going to show you what I see. You know, you form your own opinions, you form your own analysis or whatever. I have no dog in this fight. So let's take a look at what they're made out of and figure out why they aren't more popular than what they are. So I'm up here at the Alabama Rock in Dothan. The Rule King is down there. That's where I was going. But this is the 342A, YM 342A. So let's take a look at it. It's got the ag tires on it. They've got a good choice of implements. I like Ironcraft, they're good. But let's take a look at this loader. That's a pretty stout frame there. Quick attach handles. Grease points everywhere. Brush guards are just like every other tractor, pretty much non-existent. LED lights. But on this brush guard, you pull this down and it rotates. So that's good. Got valve stem covers. They painted the lug nuts a couple times on that one. Paint stripes on the bolts, but not on the frame to match, to line up. Front lift capacity 2,500 pounds, 41 horsepower. Got a 10-year warranty limited on powertrain. That's a lot. Fuel tank out here. Is that just some type of breather tube? What is that? I don't recall seeing that. These package deals, you know, aren't all they cracked up to be honest with you. I mean, you can put a 6-foot bush hog on here pretty easy. There's the drawbar. 3-point hitch. Got a sight glass. I'm a fan of a dipstick versus a sight glass. Big beefy axles. Telescopic 3-point lift arms. Set of 1 remotes. Cup holder, storage box. Easy to get in and off. This is a shuttle shift. Your range selector. I'm sure it's your PTO stuff. There's your PTO button. Your 3-point hitch. Looks like a 12 volt power supply there. Your top link, your hydraulic top link here. It does have DPF here. That's what the inside looks like. Color coded valves on there. There again, your range selectors. I think it's a 2. Oh, this is your. They might have an economy PTO. All right. Simple functions there. Does not come with a 3rd function on this particular model. I'm sure the dealer can add it. Display button, you can switch through the displays there. All right, let's take a look at a couple more. It was easy to get on and off of. Let's go look at some that are in the shade. Remember why I was asking about why they're not as popular? Look, they even do side-by-sides. You know, obviously there's a lot of side-by-side manufacturers that put stickers on them for other companies, but I mean, they're into everything. I don't see any cab models here. There's a 223, a 359A. That's a big loader, big. Got the R4s on there. Does not have the 3rd function. One thing I do think, these buckets are a little more beefy. Kickstands for your loader. That's a good looking tractor. Wonder what that is right there. Wonder what that is. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments. It's a lot easier to film down here under the in the shade. So let's see what, if they got a sticker on here. It's a 59 horsepower, 2,500 lift capacity on this one as well. Okay, yeah, there's, see, they marked those bolts. Here's what your axles look like. And easy to get on and off of. Your throttle, shuttle shift, cup holder. I just talked to the, I'm sure this is your your four-wheel drive probably. There's your sight glass. But that look at that fluid level in there. That looks almost purplish. So I wonder if they put a dye in there. That would be smart. One thing I noticed they don't have is the lever for your 3-point hitch up and down without having to go back onto the, maybe a cab tractor does. I'm not sure. This is some type of vent tube here. Maybe a gearbox vent tube. Big beefy axle there. SMV's upside down. This one's right side up. This one's got two. That one's got one set of spools. This one's a 347. It's got two sets of spools. So I'm not sure if that's optional or not. Also, okay, tell me what this is, y'all. Look at these gearboxes here, right? Now look at this one. What is that? Look at that, the design on that. Is that some type of independent? I'm gonna go ask the salesman to explain a bunch of this stuff to me here in a sec. But they put a lot of metal in this thing. That's a fact, Jack. 23 horsepower, 4 series, 1,300 or 1,200 lift capacity. That's not bad for 23 horse. 4-wheel drive, armrest. That one does not have an armrest. The 359 was it? Yeah, that one does not have armrest. Let me go ask the salesman about some of these, what some of these functions are, so that I can tell you what they are. Here's another side-by-side with a dump bed. 325, 223. All right, let's take a look at it. All right, I just noticed this on the front end loader. This is kind of cool. Kind of some Yanmar bling to cover that up with. So, you know, if you, I'm assuming you can unscrew that and maybe take a, put your 4-inch PVC pipe in there or something to put your chains in. Maybe that's just some type of protection. There's a couple of them that have that on there. So I was talking to the salesman, super nice guy, Scott. So Scott, if you're watching this, appreciate all your help so far. The YT model is the kind of like their deluxe versions. And then the YM models is kind of like their entry level stuff is what he was saying. And so this is the YM 359. So he was saying this was kind of like, you know, more plain Jane, more not as many bells and whistles as the YT models, which makes sense. You know, every one of them's got their own, you know, entry models and then the deluxe models. But I asked him about these chambers, and he was saying it's got something to do with the power shuttle shift, because this YT model has a power shuttle shift on it. And so you got auto cruise here, you got auto throttle, you got anti-stall, your DEF obviously, and then your power shuttle here to go up. And somehow those chambers in the back have to do with that. So 2 spools here, your PTO, and then this is your this is your, I'm pretty sure that's your auto clutch, which means that how fast you can pull this back and forth, and it will creep forward and stop and then come back. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. If you guys are Yanmar tractor owners, let me know in the comments. And I asked him, I said, why do you think Yanmars aren't as popular as they should be. And he was saying that he thinks it's because COVID. They were kind of ramping down pre-COVID, and then when 2020 came around, they're like, oh, we need to jump back in the tractor market. And that's his speculation, which, I mean, it makes sense to me. So anyway, you know, they saw the big sales for these compact tractors and when COVID hit, because everybody was buying compact tractors during COVID. And so they decided to get back in the game. Like I say, Yanmar's a quality product. You can't really, I mean, everybody, John Deere puts Yanmars in them. Everybody puts Yanmars in them. There's your valves, fuel filter, water fuel separator. All right, let's look under the hood on one. See what she looks like underneath. Oh, great, Hank. Way to go. Good job. Hold on just 1 second. I'll put this phone down. I'll open the hood. Grill guard folds down easy. Wow, what an access. A lot of access here. Nice. Protective flap over some electrical components here. Okay. Yeah, looks like a tractor engine, don't it? Pull that out. Let's see. All right. So I wonder if that will get caught in anything. Pull that back up and shit. Let's see if it pops back in place. I don't know. So you'll have to, maybe as it gets loose. Maybe as it gets loose, it will pop back into place by itself. 40, you know, this is a 60 horsepower tractor. So it's 59 horsepower, 25 lift capacity. You would like to see a little more lift capacity out of a 59 horsepower tractor. Maybe another 100, 200 pounds, but still it's not bad. Not bad at all, you know, because here's the same lift capacity at 47 horsepower. But I think, you know, I don't know what Yanmar's plan is. I don't know if they're going to continue to, you know, stay in the tractor market or what. But I wonder if that's the... So check this out right here. See this? Check this out. It goes all the way under. Almost like... I wonder if that... I bet that folds down or something for your kickstand. I bet that's what it is, where you can remove your loader. Let's see if there's a... Well, it don't look like it pivots. But I'm sure that's what it is. I'm sure it's got something to do with the kickstand. Hydrostatic. Okay. He said that they can put on third function valves for you here at this dealership. So if you come look at one, then they can do that for you. But they don't come standard. I can try it. Let me lay down and give you underneath like I did on some more tractor videos. Here, hold on a sec. This fuel, that's a fuel tank, I guess. Looks wrapped in plastic. Front drive shaft, grease points under there. It's got a skid plate through here. That's nice. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I had just left the Yanmar place, so it's kind of disjointed video, but I got to thinking about it. I didn't get any prices on there, and I usually don't get prices for those type videos, because if you're watching it in 2023, then the prices may be applicable, but if you're watching it 2024, 2025, then the prices may not be applicable, and the rebates, the deals, all that stuff. So I just don't mention prices. But I got thinking about, you know, Yanmar's a pretty expensive tractor, I should say. Yanmar's a pretty expensive tractor. I wonder if that's the reason why they're not as popular as they could be. I'm not sure, because they're a fine tractor. I mean, there's no doubt about it. So something to think about. We think, you know, the price, they are kind of expensive. I don't recall seeing. I just recall thinking that they're expensive when I see the price tag. So ask your dealer what prices are and compare them to the other tractors that you're looking at and see if it makes sense for you. Well, there you have it. Some YMs, some YTs, some Yanmars. So you think, why aren't they more popular? Well, I don't know. You know, they look like they're a solid made tractor. I got dealer, you know, he's got a shop back there in the back that he can work on it with. I don't know why they don't sell more tractors than what they do. It's not a name recognition problem, you know, but anyway, it's like 6,000 degrees out here, fellas, and that's why I'm staying under the shade. But I appreciate Scott letting me walk around the yard and checking out the Yanmar. So thanks for watching. Here's a good video. It's pretty awesome, actually. Y'all check it out and watch it. God bless.